welcome to this year's National Honor Society induction ceremony. Would you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jessica Burgess, and I'm one of the sponsors of the National Honor Society, along with Miss Amber Smith and Mrs. Jennifer Denham. I would like to start by thanking all of you guys for being here tonight to support the students who are sitting right here before you. There are 68 of them, y'all. I'm inducting 68 students this year. Every year it gets more and more, and this is the highest I've inducted so far. So, following with that, today is a special day. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the accomplishments of each and every inductee. Over the past 2 years in high school, they have worked hard, and today, their hard work has paid off. Induction into the National Honor Society is a great accomplishment, and for that, inductees, I congratulate each and every one of you. I would also like to recognize the family members, friends, educators, everyone who has had a role in these students' lives and led these candidates on their educational journey to be worthy of being inducted today. By becoming members, these students will be held to the standards set forth by the National Honor Society bylaws, which are based on 4 pillars. First, to promote and exhibit positive leadership. Second, to excel in scholarship. Third, to promote and uphold quality character. And lastly, to have a passion for serving others. Our officers have all written their own speeches. These aren't speeches that we use over and over again every year. These kids actually sit down and research and do their own, write their own speeches. And so they will be coming up and describing these 4 pillars in more detail very soon. But before we hear from them, it is my pleasure to welcome our principal, Mr. Jason Witt.
Thank you, Ms. Burgess. Before I get started, I did want to kind of piggyback off what she said. Rarely do students get to this point and achieve so much by themselves. It all really goes back to the support they get from the families and from everyone they have at home. So thank you for being that support for these students, and thank you for all the support you give Center Hill High School. It is absolutely appreciated. So students, today marks a significant milestone for those of you being inducted into the National Honor Society. You're here because you've shown exceptional dedication to your education, leadership, and a commitment to serving your school and community. This achievement is not only a recognition of academic excellence, but it's also an acknowledgement of your character and your work ethic. The National Honor Society represents students who possess qualities such as scholarship, leadership, service, and character. So as you go forward, remember that being a member of the National Honor Society comes with a great responsibility. You're expected to continue to work hard, to maintain your academic standards, to lead with integrity and a sense of purpose, and to serve your community. Your induction into the National Honor Society is just the beginning of your journey. It's up to you to continue to strive for excellence in all endeavors. So on behalf of Center Hill High School and the Center Hill community, congratulations and welcome to the National Honor Society. We look forward to seeing all the great things that you accomplish in the future. Congratulations. Next is Monica Reeves.
Good evening. My name is Monica Reeves, and I'm the National Honor Society President for the 2025-2026 school year. One of the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society is scholarship. When you hearing the word, our minds typically go straight to academics. Yes, we are here tonight to celebrate our academic achievements, the 100s on tests, the A's in classes, but there is more to scholarship than just intellect. Scholarship consists of qualities that all of us here tonight have proven ourselves to be capable of achieving. One of those qualities is the ability to balance. Many of us here are active in sports and other clubs. We spend hours of our lives dedicating ourselves to these activities. Sometimes we have bad days. Sometimes we don't understand the classwork, and sometimes we want to skip that practice. Feeling this way makes us human, but how we deal with these feelings is what sets us apart and makes us scholarly. We stay up that extra hour to study. We ask our teachers the hard questions. We tell our coaches that we'll push through. This level of discipline makes us perfect examples of scholarship because it proves that we are willing to do what it takes when it matters most. Having scholarship also requires determination. If we continue to push ourselves in life, I have no doubt about the difference we will make in the future. All we have to do is keep showing up, keep studying for those quizzes, keep playing that sport, keep giving 100% of ourselves even when we want to quit. You are all being inducted tonight because you display these characteristics of scholarship, in not only your academics, but also within your community. I hope that by being in this organization, you feel a sense of responsibility and assurance that you are in control of your future. Congratulations to the inductees, and let us all strive to be more scholarly so that we might accomplish something that will leave an impact on those who come after us. Thank you. I will now light the candle of scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Johnson, and I'm your National Honor Society Vice President. Tonight, we gather to celebrate your achievements of entering this program, but also to recognize the responsibility that comes along with it. Being inducted into the National Honor Society is an honor, but it's also a challenge that bestows you with the quality of leadership. Being in the role of leadership calls to show integrity, to serve with purpose, and to strive for excellence, not in just what we do, but in who we are. We are called to lead not only in our schools, but in our communities and our futures. Leadership might look like tutoring a struggling classmate, standing up for someone who feels unheard of, or taking initiative when others hesitate. It might be found in small acts of kindness that over time create a culture of respect and encouragement. Something that may seem small but is actually a powerful tool is the ability to influence. It is about the quiet, consistent choices we make every day, the choice to do what is right when it's difficult, to help others when no one is watching, and to lift people up rather than stand to compete alone. It is important to know that leadership isn't only about you encouraging others, but also hearing for what they have to say. True leaders listen as much as they speak. They understand that leadership is not about having all the answers, but about willing to learn, adapt, and grow. A strong leader creates space for others to succeed, recognizing that the best accomplishments are rarely achieved alone. In this way, leadership becomes less about the individual and more about the community and the impact on everyone else. We also should remember that leadership requires a strong amount of courage. There will be moments when it's easier to stay silent, to follow the crowd, or to take the comfortable path, but leadership asks us to step forward, to speak, to act, and to stand firm in our values, even when it's not easy. Tonight marks the beginning of a new chapter for all of us. It is not the end of our journey, but the start of a greater responsibility. Let us not measure our successes only by our achievements, but by the positive difference we make in the lives of others. In the years ahead, we will each have opportunity to lead in our own unique ways, and my hope is that we take these opportunities seriously, that we lead with humility, with compassion, and a commitment to making the world around us better than we found it. Congratulations to all the inductees. May we rise to the challenge of leadership, not for the recognition, but for the impact we can make later in the future. Thank you, and I would now like the candle of leadership.
Most people hear the word service, they think of something being done for them, like getting your hair done, someone mowing your lawn, or any situation where someone is doing a task or favor, something you receive. But real service is different from that idea. It's not about what you get, it's about what you choose to give, especially when there's nothing in it for you. It is picking up a piece of trash that was left behind in the cafeteria, organizing the books in your classroom, even though you weren't asked to. It's noticing someone sitting alone at lunch and deciding not to ignore it, even though it would be easier to just stay where you are. Those moments are not big, and most of the time, they're not even remembered. But they are the moments that shape everything around us. Because a school, team, or community is not built on moments planned ahead. Its foundation comes from small decisions that people make when no one is paying attention. And that is why service matters. It sets the tone for the environment we live in. It decides whether people feel included or overlooked, supported or invisible, and valued or forgotten. As members of National Honor Society, we are held to a higher standard, not just in what we accomplish, but for how we treat people when there is no reward attached. Service asks us to notice more, to step in sooner, and to act, even when it would be easier not to. And over time, those choices become a part of who we are. They build empathy without us realizing it. They teach responsibility without anyone needing to explain it. And they shape our character in a way grades or awards could never. So tonight, as we welcome our new members, I want to leave you with this. Pay attention to the moments that are easy to overlook. That is where service actually lives. Because the service that matters the most is not the kind you receive, it is the kind you give. So be the one who gives it. Thank you. I will now light the candle of service.
Good evening. My name is Alfina Prather, and I am the project manager for National Honor Society. One of the things I remember the most from my years in elementary school was the constant reminders of the importance of integrity. To me, the word integrity was boiled down to doing the right thing when nobody is watching. However, the elementary idea that integrity, or in other words, character, is a rooted trait, something unchanged inside of us that will always be secure, is one that I personally believe in. I think that if character was an inherent trait, it wouldn't feel so easily unsettled. Our character wouldn't waver regardless of how tired or under pressure we are. The way that I see it, our characters wouldn't falter in moments of weakness if they were as stable as we think they are. In actuality, character is not something you possess. It is something you practice. And like anything that is practiced, intention is required. There must be a desire to choose character, not when it's acknowledged, but when it's difficult to do so. I, along with everyone in this room, have experienced times where the gap between who you are and who you want to be seems far too wide. Times where doing the right thing doesn't feel notable. It feels inconvenient and unnoticed. Times where only yourself is asking anything additional from you. Those are the times that matter the absolute most. Because character isn't perfection, it's consistency. It is built on the small decisions, the ones that seem minuscule in the moment, but over time, they can shape who is your future. Being recognized tonight is the beginning of a new responsibility. Being inducted into National Honor Society means holding yourself to a standard of accountability, purpose, and excellence. This standard is not tested when things are easy. It's tested in the ordinary, quiet choices. In the moments where doing what's right requires more from you than anyone else can see. Character is not what's visible, but what's explicitly chosen, and it's not because you're expected to be flawless, but because of the standard you now carry. Let it challenge you. Let it remind you that who you are is still being shaped by what you choose. It's not
What have I achieved, but who am I becoming through the way I live? Become someone who chooses what is right, even when it is quiet. Someone whose integrity is constant, not circumstantial. And someone who understands that character isn't proven once, but built and rebuilt every day. Thank you. I will now light the candle of character.
Can we give another hand to the officers? All right. So I will now lead us into the National Honor Society pledge, and then we will begin the induction. Will the inductees please rise? And in case you guys need to follow along, it's also on the back. All right. Now that you have heard the explanations of the expectations given to you as a National Honor Society member, do you promise to always uphold these ideals?
I do.
You know, it always says inductees hopefully say yes. All right, so please recite after me. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing, to endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader, to give myself freely in service to others, and to hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. Thank you. You guys may be seated. Now we're going to begin the certificate presentation. Will the first row please stand and line up? Jeremiah Allen. Aiden Onawalt. Jackson Barger. Natalie Byer. Sienna Blaylock. Anissa Brown. Addison Bruce. Kaylee Bruce. Miranda Shine. Rachel Cressman. Chanel Corrado. Tamlin Craig. Alicia Davis. Madison Dixon. Bailey Dunn. Ashton Dunnigan. Amin Fauzi. Lofton Farmer. Rachel Frazier. Markera Gossett. Savannah Grinder. Madison Hall. Chloe Harrion. Kaylee Hollowell. Reagan Howard. Mustafa Isa. Amaya Jackson. Savannah James. Stefina Jones. Cassidy Joyner. Magdalene Linville. Journey Lovett. Grady Lynn. Mary Majors Anderson. Nia McDaniel. Nolan O'Connell. Lyric Osei. Min Hua. Megan Reed. Aaliyah Renteria. Christopher Ribbo. Jackson Robertson. Jana Rutherford. Titan Sims. Collier Smith. Kylie Smith. Hannah Strasser. Jaden Strickland. Michael Thomas. Michaela Todd. Anesti Tunstall. Savannah Tudor. Noah Wadlington. Chase Waldrop. Kylie Wallace. Jada Williams. Jonathan Woolfolk. And Zakiah Zinn. Please join me in congratulating our 2026 National Honor Society members. So many of these kids that I just inducted were that small. And so now they're juniors in high school and I'm inducting them into the National Honor Society, so it's bittersweet for me too. I want you guys to just take your time, take pictures. We've got our candles lit with the table and everything, and when you are done, you can head down the hall to the cafe where there is punch and cake ready for y'all to eat. Okay? Oh. All right.